Hey guys, just thought I'd make a quick video on the XP MI-4 Pinpointer. I use this pinpointer all the time. It's brilliant. Really like it. I've had some others in the past, the Garrett Carrot and a couple of others, and they're not bad, but I really like this one. And most of the time I just used it with vibration on only, especially at night detecting, so you're not annoying people, or in parks and things. I just don't like the sound of it annoying people. But if there's no one around, it doesn't really matter. But then I switched to vibrate and audio, especially at the beach, things like that, just so you got a better response and you can hear where the target is better. And then one day the vibration just stopped working, and I wasn't sure whether there was an issue with the pinpointer or if I'd mucked up a setting somewhere. And so there is actually a function where you can turn the vibration off, and maybe sometimes if your vibration stops working, it could be because you've done that accidentally without realizing it. And there's two different program modes on this pinpointer. The first one is while the pinpointer is off. If you hold the power button for 3 seconds or thereabouts, you'll go into a program mode. I didn't press any buttons there, so it's turned itself off. But if you press hold that button for 3 seconds and go into the program mode, and then one quick press will change the audio sound to pitch or to a pulse, different audio. The second press will disable the LED or enable the LED, and the third press will turn vibration on or off. So I thought maybe I'd done that accidentally, so I went in here and I held the button down, and then I went 1, 2, 3, and wait for it to reset. But you'll notice when I put it against a metal object, there's audio, there's no vibration at all. It's just completely dead. So then I thought, well, maybe maybe the vibration motor's actually died in it, burnt out, what have you. The other thing I thought was maybe there's another setting somewhere that I'd messed up, but when I looked into the manual more thoroughly, the only other programming mode, which you get into when the pinpointer's on, so if I turn it on and then I hold the button in for 5 seconds or thereabouts, you go into another programming mode, and this just sets the sensitivity, and also you can turn the pinpointer into audio only, vibration only without audio, or vibration with audio, and sensitivity can be altered. But there's no way in that programming mode to turn vibration off, because vibration is on in all 6 sensitivity settings in that program mode. But in the first one that I showed you, you can turn vibration off. And so I went into there and tried it both ways. Vibrator just wasn't working at all. I did a bit of research and found out that the vibration motor part is available, and I got hold of one here through detectorist.com.au. Really good customer service, these guys. If you have any issues with XP gear or Minelab gear or any detecting gear at all, give these guys a call. They're really good. Cleggie's the main guy there, and he was really helpful. And I also spoke to Jacob, and he was really helpful. And I bought this replacement part vibration motor. So we're going to install that, and hopefully that fixes the issue, because I really like the vibration function on this pinpointer, and not having it is it's just really annoying. It's still okay with audio only, but I really like the whole thing working properly. So to install this new motor, all we really need to do is unscrew the cap. There's one screw here in the pinpointer down the bottom there, so we'll take that screw out. These are really easy to work on. Really good design. And then all we've got to do is take this black cap out, and the vibrator motor is just in the cap here, so really easy to change it out. just to show you a bit more about this pinpointer, if you wanted to change the battery as well, dragging the board out is pretty straightforward, and changing the battery is also really straightforward. So here's the device itself. The battery is here. It's just stuck down. You could easily just remove that with a little bit of heat, maybe remove that battery, and then the cable comes around to the other side of the board and it's plugged in just here. So there's no soldering or anything to do. It's just a matter of unplugging the battery and replacing it. So if the battery becomes old and doesn't charge properly anymore, or doesn't hold its charge anymore, it would be really, really easy to swap that out. So I love the design of this pinpointer. We'll just put it back together. There's a little groove. There's a little groove in here. I should show you this. There's a couple of little grooves in here, guides that help the board go back in. There's a groove on this side, top and a bottom guide with a groove down the center, and on this side there's just the one. So obviously the left hand side of the board goes in that groove, and the bottom side, the other side here, it goes on the top of it, on top of that guide. So if we put this back together like so, make sure that side's in there, that side's there, and it just pushes straight back in like that. So yeah, really good design. So what we're going to do, I've got this new motor, new vibration motor. I'm going to take the old one out. It's not stuck in or anything, it's just sitting in there. Just pry it out with a little screwdriver. Put the new one in, like so. Yep, so that's sitting in place now. And then we just put that back in position. Make sure it lines up with those connectors. There's jacks there for the charger. And we'll put the screw back in. I can pick it up. Screw that back in. And put the cap back on. Now I'm going to have to check the mode I've got it in, because I may have left vibration off there before when I was mucking about with it. So we'll just turn it back on. No. And vibration's working again now. Beautiful. You probably can't hear it. If I turn the tones off, I'll turn it back on. Hold it in for 5 seconds. Or less, 3 or 4 seconds actually. And then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 presses is the most sensitive setting, and it's vibrate only. There's no audio. So you can hear it there, hopefully. So yeah, we're back in business. If you want to have both audio and the vibrator together, it's just a matter of holding that in for 5 seconds or 3 seconds again. And 1, 2, 3. And that's the most sensitive setting with both vibrate and audio together. And so yeah, there's 3 settings. The first setting is audio with vibrate but least sensitive setting. The second setting is both on moderate setting, and then the third setting is both on most sensitive. And then you go to the 4th, 5th and 6th settings, which is low sensitivity, medium and high, with just the vibrate on. So yeah, just really good to know that you can fix your pinpointer. There are parts available, and it was really straightforward repair. And yeah, happy to know that if the battery dies, I can get a replacement battery, and pretty easy to replace that. So yeah, really great pinpointer these. There is an MI-6 available as well, which pairs to the XP Deus metal detector, if you've got one of those. But yeah, if you don't have one, that's fine. The MI-4 is brilliant, and it's waterproof. I've used it in the water, underwater, Really, really good. Just be careful that when you screw this cap back on, there's a rubber seal here. Just make sure that that is nice and flush and not crimped and yeah, not seated properly, because that could then let water in. But if it's nice and flush like this all the way around, you should be good to go. So thanks guys, and yeah, good luck detecting. See you later.